The ocean had always spoken to Dr. Celine Arden, a language of rolling waves, distant whale songs, and the rhythmic pulse of tides. But today, it was silent. Ahead, the ocean floor rose into a massive structure, buried but glowing faintly from within. Its geometric architecture was impossibly large, spires and arches spiraling into the blackness, etched with pulsing runes of energy. Celine's breath caught. "It's a city," she murmured, "something built or grown by something else." The moment the sub approached the central dome, a pulse of energy shot through the hull, vibrating into Celine's chest. The glow responded, intensifying, as if the structure were aware of their presence. The ocean was no longer just water. It was a sentient, waiting consciousness, observing them, testing them. "We're not alone," Celine said, gripping the controls tighter. "And it knows we're here." The pulse of the structure reverberated through the abyss echo, a rhythm that seemed to echo not only in the hull but directly in Celine's mind. Shadows flickered beyond the sub's lights, twisting into forms that were impossible yet hauntingly familiar. The city beneath the sea was alive, aware, and it was learning from them. "Captain, I don't know if this is real," Mira whispered, voice trembling. Her hands shook over the controls, and Celine could see fear etched into every line of her face. "I'm seeing things, faces, memories, things that aren't ours, or maybe they are, I can't tell." Celine swallowed hard. She had felt the pull, too, a tugging in her chest and mind, whispering promises of knowledge, power, and understanding. The city was probing, teasing, unraveling the crew's thoughts as it tested their resolve. "Stay focused," she ordered. "Document everything. Don't give in to what you see. It's trying to distract us." The water around them thickened, folding and swirling as if the ocean itself were liquid glass, bending light and sound. Time warped, minutes stretched, seconds elongated, and objects outside the sub multiplied and disappeared. The crew glimpsed fleeting visions of lost ships, vanished explorers, and even loved ones long gone. Each illusion tugged at their hearts and minds, whispering what they most desired or feared. Darren, one of the crew, drifted toward the viewport, eyes wide and unblinking, lips moving silently as though speaking to someone Celine could not see. A soft glow emanated from his skin, illuminating the sub in an eerie light. Celine reached for him, but the currents twisted him back, guiding him toward the heart of the city. She realized with a chill, the entity wanted more than their presence. It wanted their minds, their memories, their very essence. The geometric runes etched into the city's spires pulsed in rhythm with the energy waves, forming patterns that conveyed knowledge, temptation, and warning all at once. The entity was sentient, conscious of every fear, desire, and ambition aboard the sub. Then it spoke, not aloud but inside Celine's mind. "Give yourself, know everything, be as we are." Her pulse thundered in her ears. She understood the choice before them: surrender to the abyss and gain knowledge beyond imagination, or resist and risk madness, disappearance, or worse. Around her, crew members teetered on the brink, some fascinated, some terrified. The sentient ocean waited, patient, testing, ready to claim what it desired most. The abyss echo trembled as the pulse of the city intensified, waves of energy vibrating through the hull and straight into Celine's chest. Shadows writhed outside the viewport, twisting into impossible shapes, faces she recognized, voices she knew, memories she had long buried, all presented as temptation and warning. The entity beneath the sea was offering her a choice: surrender and gain knowledge beyond human comprehension, or resist and risk losing herself and the crew forever. Mira's voice quivered. "Celine, I can't. It's showing me things from my past, things I never wanted to see." Celine's hands tightened on the controls. "I know," she said, heart pounding, "but we have to resist. It's feeding on us. Oh, we're fear, our desire. It wants to claim our minds." The currents twisted violently, pulling the sub toward the heart of the city. The glowing runes on the spires formed spirals and fractals that expanded into visions of impossible worlds, of knowledge humans were never meant to grasp. Celine glimpsed lost loved ones, long-dead mentors, even the crew's deepest regrets. Each illusion called to them, promising reunion, power, understanding. Darren, mesmerized, drifted toward the glowing spire at the city's center. Celine reached for him, but the water pulled him back as if the ocean itself had hands. She realized with a chilling clarity that the entity could absorb them if they succumbed. Only by maintaining focus, by anchoring themselves in reality, could they survive. With a deep, steadying breath, Celine guided the sub through the labyrinthine currents, resisting the whispers and visions. She called to the crew, one by one, grounding them in what was real, the sub, each other, the mission to escape. The entity surged around them, a tide of consciousness, testing every fear, every desire, every hesitation. And then, with a violent pulse, the currents shifted, and the abyss echo broke free, ascending rapidly through the silent dark waters. Hours later, the sub surfaced, piercing the moonlit calm. The ocean above appeared serene, deceptively so, while below the sentient city remained, pulsing and patient, eternal and unknowable. The crew sat in silence, changed in ways they could not yet articulate. Celine stared at the horizon, knowing that the ocean had tested them, had shown them what lay beneath, and had taken something with them. Memories, thoughts, a part of their souls. Some knowledge comes at a cost too high to bear, and some secrets are meant to remain in the dark waters, waiting for the next explorers bold or foolish enough to listen when the sea goes silent.